Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And this week we're talking about the boys, we're talking about the girls, and we're even talking about people that aren't working for Hololive. So stick with us.
A little bit.
The three genders.
Just a little bit. So this week we've got actually a pretty good conversation starter when it comes to Holo Stars for the first time in a very long time.
Boys!
The lads.
The fellas.
The gents. You got any other words for them?
Nope.
Members
Okay.
of my own dojo.
So yeah, Holo Stars been up to a lot of stuff. We don't talk about Holo Stars nearly enough. The boys deserve respect. They're out here hustling, out here working hard, doing cool stuff, going out in the woods with a spear sometimes when they get in trouble. So I say we start there. The Holo Stars are having a 4-year anniversary stream on Sunday, June 25th. I doubt I'll be able to watch it.
Will you be busy?
But, yeah, just a little bit. I will be returning to the country that day. So, cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
So if you are in the country or out of the country and not just in the middle of traveling, check it out. I imagine it's going to be a hell of a good time, frankly. I haven't had a lot of experience with the guys, like I've said, but seeing them do a panel at Anime Boston kind of changed my entire perception of them. I got a real good look at them, and I liked what I saw.
How best to put it? Like, you get into Hololive kind of expressly for looking for girls who play video games. It says a lot to me that, like, the boys crept their way up through sheer quality.
Yeah, 100%.
I like all the boys. These boys. Let me clarify. I know Tempest. Unfortunately, I know almost nothing about the boys from over at the Japan. They seem nice. I've heard good things about them as well, but that language barrier always gets tricky for me, and the clips just don't seem to come my way.
I'm sure that the clips are much more limited for the boys,
They definitely are.
and especially for the JP boys.
Well, it says a lot. Like, you know, like being a Holo Star means persevering. It means fighting your way up.
Yeah, Yago is a big believer in them, and he really does his best to support them.
Oh yeah, he loves them.
They're still out there fighting. You know? I know some of the JP guys. I know Robaru. I know Oga. Oga's pretty cool. He has an incredibly deep voice. Shien, who is some sort of dog.
Relatable content.
Yeah, and is it Arukan? I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. He was the pizza dad.
The pizza dad.
He did a pizza song with Fubuki where they sang about pizza and pasta.
Oh.
It's really great. You should look it up. And then he got a makeover, and now instead of being like, because originally his like design was that he was an older guy, which kind of played with his character. He was like the Vesper of Japan, where he was
The Vesper of the East.
yeah, he was the old man guy, and they were just like, oh, he's out of touch, and they had to explain current memes to him.
You're
And
out of touch.
yes, those sunglasses are having a very negative effect on you. You're going straight back to the 80s, dude. You got to be careful.
Where's my VHS tapes? What are we?
It's okay. We'll be getting to that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, ha ha
Oh,
ha.
yeah. It's happening. But yeah, so Arukan's really, again, I'm probably butchering his name right now, but he's a really entertaining guy. He got a redesign, so now he looks like he's in his like late 20s instead of like mid 40s.
Late 20s isn't old.
No, definitely not.
Honestly, you're not old till you're like 32.
Yeah. Anyways, you're only as old as you act, which is why I am 12.
What's your honest review of Gatorade?
It's a solid drink, but it's not as good for you as you'd like it to be.
Very true. Gatorade is like, as a product, it's the ultimate in I will approach a man and he'll say it's good for you. It's hydrates you. Don't drink too much though. And then the next man goes, it's salt water and vague blue flavor. It literally kills you. You can have a little.
Yeah.
I prefer Powerade.
Ooh, that's a
Strong
preference.
take,
That's a
strong take.
preference.
Everybody loves, first of all, blue Gatorade because it's the best Gatorade.
It tastes blue.
Every once in a while, I like the red.
Yeah.
The blue is where it's at, frankly. I would also say that if you work out very regularly,
Yeah.
that's where you're going to see the advantage of it. It's like drinking protein shakes whenever you don't work out.
Exactly.
It's just going to add weight and not produce muscle because you're not actually building muscle. So if you're not working out and expending those calories, then drinking Gatorade is not going to help you. You don't have anything to rebuild if you're not breaking it down.
This is great advice for our core audience, fans of VTubers.
Shit, did you see that Takadachi cosplay?
Okay. Yep, sorry.
That guy was shredded, ripped, and tore up from the floor up. Like, that guy was a fucking monster of a man.
All of it
Mad
back.
respect, bro. I'll see you at the gym. Unless you don't want to be perceived, and then I'll, like, ignore you at the
You
gym.
are a Takadachi.
Yeah. Anyway, Vesper did some stuff.
Wow, Vesper.
Carlos, you want
emerging
to talk
from the
about
woods.
this? You were the one that added it all in, so.
Yeah, this is your show.
So yeah, I was just at work like a week ago or so. It's like, you know what? I need something to listen to. You know what? I haven't listened to Vesper for a while. So I go to one of his I just go to his channel and look through one of the first videos at the time. And it was titled, "I need you to talk me out of buying what even was it? Like a
spear gun.
A spear
I
gun.
saw some of this.
Yeah.
He was genuinely considering a spear gun.
Yeah.
This is going to be a firearms heavy episode. But we'll come back to that later.
So I had no idea what a spear gun was.
It's for hunting fish underwater.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
Which I learned from his stream.
Yeah. So the way a spear gun, I believe I don't know how they're actually fired, if it's compressed air or pneumatics or how they're like what the propellant is for it. But they're literally what what it says on the tin. It's a gun that fires spears. The spears have a rope on them, and you go underwater and you swim around and you see a fish, and you're like, I want to eat that. And you fire a spear through the side of the fish and then grab the rope and yoink it. And it's how you fish with a gun. It's not as effective as dynamite, but it does work.
Dynamite's very effective at most of the tasks it sets out to do.
That's true. You can't stop it. So yeah, he was talking about a spear gun. So apparently he wanted to go spear fishing.
No, he said he said he wanted people to talk him out of it.
Oh,
Which did not happen. They immediately told him to buy one.
stand corrected.
So he spent the next 2 hours talking about fishing and going through best spear guns of 2023 article.
Yes, I love
The
those.
best X of year articles are always the best because you can never find two that agree, and none of them are trustworthy.
These are your friends. Hello, old reliable best PC monitor 2023.
Oh my god, you know how hard it was for me to pick a TV in 2020? Like,
Are you sure I should go for the Samsung? The Lenovo looks pretty good too.
it's hard to pick on these things. Anyways,
I'll look at the second list because there's another list right below the first list from a whole different website, which I'm sure has contrasting opinion. Oh, it's the same one right at the top.
none of them are trustworthy.
That must be the one.
It's like when I did that with controllers a few months ago and looked through 10 different lists, and then ultimately they're like, by the way, they're all basically exactly the same because they all use the same joystick. They're all going to break in 2 years, no matter how
We're
expensive
all
it
gonna
is.
die.
Yeah, I mean, like,
You
here's the
suck at
thing:
games.
go buy some Hall effect sensors and put those in instead, and there you go. That's the only way to really upgrade a. I mean, don't get me wrong, back paddles and stuff if you want to do that, but
Instead of a controller, try 12 cameras in your hands, in your eyes.
is this the
It's
Apple thing?
it's a subtle jab
Oh, okay.
at the Apple product.
Oh.
I think it works great. But yeah, Vesper.
So there were 3 that he was deciding on. So the first, he found a beautiful mahogany gun.
Mahogany.
Rich mahogany.
So then the second one that he decided on was literally a railgun.
I didn't know those were available for purchase.
Apparently they are.
I hear sometimes they're very specific and scientific.
Indeed.
Not only are they apparently available, but they are available in spear gun form.
Rob
That's
Allen
insanity.
aluminum tuna railgun, spear gun with open muzzle, all lengths, 283.
Cool. I didn't know those existed.
The masculine urge to purchase a railgun.
And then the third one was another mahogany gun, except this one was $700. So he said, "I'm sorry, chat, I'm not buying that one."
Huge.
I
coward.
read that it has a battle axe.
Yes, I don't know I don't remember exactly like what was going on with that one, but that was like the name of it.
Huh.
So
Interesting.
yeah.
Took about like 4 seconds of Googling. That's
The
it.
battle axe.
Yeah, that's our boy.
Okay, so its title, the gun is called the battle axe.
It's
Yes.
the Koa battle axe. That battle axe is from defont.com.
I'm having flashbacks to when Neanders was looking at different swords and shit on her stream. Those were always like the best clips, though.
Jesus, get fucked, fish.
That's some barbs. Okay, so this thing looks like it's a killing machine.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, he decided on the first mahogany gun, and he named it the Vestroyer.
I'm proud of you, Vesper.
Very good job, Grandpa.
He said he was actually going to buy it, but he was going to have to run it by management first.
Yeah.
I can't see why.
He has really learned his lesson about running stuff by management.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a great idea to run that one by management.
Yeah.
That much is for certain.
He's going to go along with this spear.
He had something else he had to run by management. This is a part of the, let's call it the PP era of gaming at Hololive.
Oh, the new meta that dropped. Yes.
Yeah, where it's like, why did we approve genital jousting? Please stop playing Outlast Trials. Among it all, Vesper had asked permission to play a game on Steam that I've seen some people play, some Let's Players and live streamers. It's called I Am Jesus Christ. It is, I'm going to call it a very generous term. It's an immersive sim where you play as the obscure figure from Western myth, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that guy.
Yeah.
I heard he's a big deal.
He's a little controversial as a character, but most agree he is a pretty good shonen protag.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's too many jokes. There's too many jokes.
But yeah, Vesper had asked to play it because the jokes write themselves, and he said, and I quote, "I can do a respectful take of it."
Press X to doubt on that one, dude. That's not.
Management turned it down very quickly, and I understand why, believe it or not. It's because the game's not very good.
I'm enjoying the pushing boundaries meta right now. That's happening.
We are. I genuinely think we're hitting like edgy era. We're in an edgier era of Hololive, and the funniest part is like the person who pushed out the furthest didn't even know how far she was pushing it.
I had no idea.
Like
Complete accident.
there was like a stream where like Bay hopped into someone else's stream, or someone hopped into hers. I think it was her like getting over it stream, and it was either like Fauna or Korone, and they said, "I see you're a PP streamer now," or something. Oh no, she raided someone else's thing, and she said, "I'm reading the chat, and everyone keeps saying PP raid."
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, it's not."
Hilariously, that's also what it's called when Pippa raids anyone. So
The beams have crossed. Mass hysteria.
it is what it is. So yeah, Vesper might have a new, not firearm, but
He said he would post a picture of it on Twitter when he eventually got it.
is a spear gun a modified crossbow? Anyways,
I'm
I'm looking forward to his new purchase. That's going to be something special. I feel.
I want to meet Vesper.
I want to just hang out and grab a beer,
Dude, he's so fucking chill. I could tell I could get along. What a cool goddamn
I feel
guy.
like he can get along with anybody though.
He really is.
Yeah.
But he has like anger issues and spears. But he's working through them.
He's getting there. You know, we're all just works in progress. So continuing on with the boys, the lads, the gents. Magni has a new original song.
Yeah.
It's called Copium.
Copium.
Have you listened
That's
to it?
actually the name. Yes,
Yeah.
I have listened to it.
Yeah. Okay.
I've heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
What do you think, Cameron?
It's interesting because it's story oriented.
Mm-hmm.
There's like build up. I'm gonna liken it to a song that I think most of our audience forgot existed. It kind of reminds me of Orphan Tears. If you might like, I think it was like Your Favorite Martian. If you remember that band at all, it was a YouTube
Oh.
thing.
That's
like,
been a while.
That's early 2000s, where it's a lot of like setup and being like, here's a bar and they serve a special drink, and it's like all this stuff about why he wants the drink and what the drink does, and copium. So it's obviously like it's a meme, it's a shitpost song,
100%.
but it's also sincere to some degree in that he had to sing, and he says as much. I never thought I was gonna sing. But I received some DMs from Mr. Yagoo that clarifies. I mean, I learned how to sing, and I'm enjoying it and loving it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for streaming my song.
So what he got was an email apparently that made it not an option.
That's what I'm guessing. All the same. He figured out the way
He
to
just
do
gets a fucking 5-letter message.
Yeah.
Or no, a 4-letter message from 5-letter. I was right the first time. Why do I question myself? He gets a 5-letter message from Yago. It just says AKB48. That's what we're like.
And he
Fucking get to work.
He replies, I don't want to work. Yagu replies, cope.
A star is born.
Either way, I like that it's such a Magni song. I like my favorite artists in Hololive are the ones that are very like, this is what I want to do. And they get to do what they want to do. I think we all agree to that because like,
oh yeah.
we all are like, ooh, I like the one that sounds really punk. I like the one that sounds metal. I like this one that sounds unique. I like this one because it's a shit post that literally no one read before it was done.
Hell yeah. Contrasting opinion, I don't like it very much. But I also don't have the ability to put into words exactly why. I'm guessing it's just because of shitpost and it didn't hit my funny bone. So it's just not for me.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you guys love it. Because frankly, that's what's important. It's not for me and that's okay.
I don't think it'd like enter a playlist, but at the same time, I'm very, very persnickety about music. I think I like what it is.
If it pops up on like autoplay.
If it pops up, I'll play. Fuck yeah, it's Copium. I hope someone else is here so I can party.
Yeah, there you go. It's just like, it's one of those things where like, again, I'm not usually this guy. I'm not usually like, I don't usually care about music. I care about music, but I'm not usually very critical of it in any way. But I'm just like, this one is just a miss for me. I don't know. It's just not for me.
I'm feeling a light to strong 4.
Yeah. Just not everything is for everybody.
Yeah.
Just that's life.
No, that's wrong. Everything's for everyone.
Oh.
I just love meme songs.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
I want more meme songs.
Don't get me wrong. There's some memes that I like vibe with, but every once in a while somebody just like starts making memes and I'm like, I'm so lost. And like, I don't know. This one just, like I said, just wasn't for me. But I'm glad that it's good, it's out there, and you guys love it. That's what's important.
Yeah. So good banger. This
Gavis, go ahead.
this next one, I forgot was a stream I wanted to see. It was from Vei's insane week. Obviously, a certain PP shadows over everything else that happened. But thank you for swinging back around to it, Carlos.
yeah, we kind of missed out on this one, and it popped up on. I was scrolling through Vesper's Twitter looking for his spear gun pictures. And
The masculine urge to look for another man's spear.
and then I saw this stream pop up on his Twitter.
Old news, but Gavis, Vesper, and Vei did a Barbie movie watch along. Not the one with the Gosling. This is an older film. They didn't get an early screen.
Was this like an animated one?
Yeah, it has to be.
Okay.
Carlos.
Oh yeah, because the new one's the only live action one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's a live action Barbie.
There's holes in our knowledge here.
Carlos, please fill the gaps in our knowledge.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't watch it because it's like 3.5 hours, and I didn't watch the Barbie movie with them. But
So you're not a real fan, is what you're saying.
no, but Vei apparently is. She was telling
good
him
to
all
know.
about the Barbie universe.
Barbie lore.
The Barbieverse. Dark Pictures cinematic universe.
Shut the fuck up.
So yeah, Vei was excited and enjoying it. She was like the what do we call that? The earnest person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The enjoyer.
The excited youngling who's bringing this content to the old curmudgeons that are
Yeah,
Vesper and Gavis. I don't know Gavis very well, but
I don't either.
I know how I wouldn't expect Vesper to be very into this.
No, considering his tweet,
Yeah, I was
when
about
he
to say,
tweeted about it was
Vesper fucking got through it.
Yeah.
Got a 12er of Miller High Life and some pork rinds for Barbie movie night with the kids.
Also, the thumbnail is Vesper tied up next to Vei and Gavis, so that makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
Love this, man.
And Vesper did, in fact, he got drunk.
Hell yes.
Oh my god.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean,
I it was like an hour and a half in or something, and he started screaming because he saw Barbie like throwing a spear.
Oh my god.
just like me for real, for real.
For real.
And then he's like, oh no, hold on, guys. It's like, wait. And he's like, I just checked my phone. my neighbor sent me a message asking me what's going on.
You know you're having a good time when the neighbors.
I'm
get called,
watching
dude.
Barbie.
How embarrassed would you be to tell your neighbor that? I'm sorry, I was really loud. I was watching a Barbie movie.
I was watching I mean, fuck. I was master. No, not that either. I was throwing a spear at my cat. Oh, God.
There's no good out, Vesper. There's no good out.
But later on, I think it was like, I don't know, this was like 2.5 hours in or something. I don't know what was going on. I was just skipping through different parts. And I don't know what happened exactly, but they were just talking, and everyone's like, okay, Vesper, you can have another beer. And he's like, wait, really? Okay. And then you just see his model freeze, and like Vei and Gavis talk a little bit, and they're like, what? He actually just got up and left.
Just frozen model and all. I love it, dude.
Does he clarify which Barbie movie it is?
The real questions. The real questions coming out right now.
Sorry, this is important to me.
And
Apparently there's a lot of them, so...
I would imagine so. Barbie has been a thing since 100 years ago now or whatever. So
Yeah.
there's probably a Barbie movie from the 50s. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I would not be shocked even a little bit.
It's a watch-along. You'd think they would have to have it posted somewhere.
Barbie, as the island princess. Okay.
It's the Island Princess.
Well, that's where the spear came from, I see.
I think I've seen a little bit of this one on TV.
You have to survive.
There's a Wii game, motherfucker.
Look forward to our Let's Play.
Probably what's legit the hardest thing for him to do is like spin back around and play shovelware. Because Hololive likes to get rights. They like to be polite, give a handshake, make sure it's good.
There's no companies left a lot of the time when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like we're never going to see like them play like Ninja Bread Ninja, or whatever the hell that game was called.
Yeah, those people got in, made some garbage, got a bag, and got out. And that's all they wanted out of those shovelware games they made, I do believe.
All right. And let's continue down the boy rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos, you had seen more boys in compromised positions. Tell me more about the Jackbox stream.
Is Flayon a Pokemon?
No. No, you stupid kid.
It sounds like a Pokemon.
You sound like a Pokemon when you sound stupid.
So always.
Pika. Pikachu.
Bueno.
Bueno.
So, go ahead,
Please,
Carlos.
Carlos,
Lead us.
I am begging you.
Take us away.
It was Flayon's birthday stream, and they had all the Tempest boys there for it to play Jackbox. And I need to go back and watch this whole thing. I only got to skim a little bit of this one too, but yeah, it was a little on the unhinged side, just a little bit.
Jackbox has a way of dragging that out of people.
Jackbox does that to folks.
Yeah.
I decided I would include a demo question in here, and it was really hard to pick a single demo question for it.
May I read this?
You may.
Okay. The worst inspirational sign to see while running a marathon. The first answer: McDonald's 10 minutes away. Or, God is dead. You aren't. Keep running.
You say run starts playing the hit song from My Hero Academia. God is dead.
I see. Garugamesh. So it sounds like a fun stream. I'm going to actually have to look this one up, I feel like, because any Jackbox stream is going to be insanity. Like when the girls did Jackbox like a year and a half ago and then haven't done it since. It was insane and great and really funny most of the way through. Mm-hmm. And I mean, that's what Jackbox is.
Yep.
Jackbox is a great community interaction game. It's a great, because, you know, you got the audience probably for this stream of like hundreds or thousands of people just like voting on what's actually great. So
And the panders.
Panders?
So that's the meta. I used to watch a Let's Play group that pretty much all they played was Jackbox every single night, because they did big, long, like 6-hour night streams and swapped games multiple times. There's two metas: be funny or pander. You can either make a funny joke or you can type name of one of the guys doing this. And if it's like that, it's like everyone votes for that. It's like, oh, it's the thing. The worst part is when I ran bad movie nights at my house.
Yeah.
We would be watching the movie, and we knew we were going to play Jackbox immediately following the movie, and a scene would happen.
You're just storing up in jokes.
Yeah, a
basically.
scene would happen, and someone would say, new meta just dropped.
Every time.
Like, we're watching The Room, and it's like, I did not hit her. It's not true. I did not.
Hi, Mark. How was your sex life?
Yeah. So Jackbox is so fucking fun.
Oh, yeah. And then that's when it gets... I think that's honestly when it gets really funny, is when it gets really self-referential. But then that's excluding like audience.
You have to make sure it doesn't become so self-referential where people, especially your audience, are only voting because it's a reference.
Exactly. So there's like a level there where like a callback humor is a very important kind of humor, but you have to be careful.
I know there was a little bit of that in this stream.
Yeah.
Because there were a couple of answers people gave where they're like, sorry, I'm not familiar with the boys enough to get some of these references.
The other thing that like I'm sure they didn't do is it's fun to invite people that when you're streaming that are in the audience to join you in the game.
Yeah.
But sometimes they just drop slurs and you just have to be like, okay, well that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking from experience or anything. I've definitely had a stream where somebody just like joined us and then dropped slurs. So,
Yeah.
and then I had to kick them and like
Okay.
delete the archive.
Hey, random guy. So we're steamed to play with you. We work for a company. You are a random person. Can you be cool? Are you going to be cool?
There you go. There's no way they could get permits to do it.
No, that would never happen.
No.
The answer is always
No.
50-50 yes or 50-50 you're going to get us banned if we let you in here.
So we have run into that again, like even small time streaming like that. I've run into it before. And basically, so now we have a boilerplate, bam, that we say basically every time we like let people join us for any game. And that is like Gardic Phone or Jackbox, whatever. It's like, we're all here to have a good time. You can be a little edgy, it's okay, but there's a line. Know where the line is. Don't go crossing the line. Like, just be a decent person. That's all it comes down to. Like, some humor is just not for us, and not when we're like, there's other people here that you don't know. Don't go dropping like hard humor that like is designed to be shocking and offensive because no one's gonna enjoy it for real.
If this is what you're comfortable saying with strangers, I'd hate to see what you say to friends.
Exactly. Like, there's a line. Know where the line is.
Yeah.
That's just a good idea for life in general, frankly. Feel it out, dude. Come on. It's, I don't know.
Yeah,
I still have kind of like a trauma throwback to the time that happened.
Just go outside, touch grass. Nature is beautiful.
It's true. Fauna is pretty great.
And so is Fauna. And the new Hologra, which I actually saw this week. Everyone applause.
You did the minimum.
You watched a 2-minute video.
Oh my god!
Oh, Carlos, thank you so much. I hope that was devastating for you. Oh my god.
It cut deeper because it was Carlos.
I know, right?
It's fair. He should.
You don't expect it. He's so sincere. So Fauna's the focus of this week's Hologra.
Mm-hmm.
I got to watch it. Cameron watched it, which
Yeah.
is great.
We're all happy.
Carlos, I assume you watched it as well.
Yes, I did.
Holy fuck, we did it, kids.
Oh my god, we're all on the same page.
It's like we're running a podcast or something.
Hardly. So, it begins with Fauna getting kicked out of H-Chan's office.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos, set the scene for us.
Carlos, use that dulcet storytelling tone I know you so often prescribe.
Well, she's just in a room a little bit sad. Sad about getting kicked out, and she's looking for a new place.
I feel like Tolkien's son.
Wants a new group to join.
Yeah.
The natural choice being HoloX,
Yes.
Yes.
as they are a subgroup within the big group.
Yeah. The evils.
Do we know if Sora is gonna like eliminate them at some point? Are they the enemy?
Of VTubers, no. Of taxes, yes.
Oh, tax evasion. Heard Nero-san was big on that too. That's what happens when you hang out with Jimmy Carr too much. There's a deep cut for everyone in England. So she ends up huffing cats. That's the important thing,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned. Basically, HoloX is like, "Why are you here?" Right?
Yep.
And then eventually she just is like, "I'm gonna work for you guys." And then they give her a cat to huff, and then they try to get her out of there. I don't know. It's like 2 minutes long. That's a lot for my attention span. But yeah, her 3D model is looking good. All the saplings are very thirsty right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for this hologra, it wasn't like the crazy factor that everybody was like really paying attention to. It was just everybody very thoroughly enjoying her 3D model.
God, imagine being so petty, so sad that you're me and you love it.
How shallow. I really liked the ending though. Whenever they did like a bunch of like quick smash cuts of her making different expressions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems to be like the thing that a lot of people took away from it, frankly. But it was probably my favorite part as well. So I can't say anything.
It was very pleasant, especially because Fauna's great.
Yeah, Fauna's just a pleasant person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tree. Kieran. That's what she is.
Yeah.
She's a Kieran.
She's a gaming Kieran.
Gaming Kieran. She sweeps, I hear.
She does do be
You
sweeping.
gotta keep stuff clean after all.
Here's some trivia about Hololive HoloX. This is literally from hololive.wiki. According to Omega, HoloX is pronounced Holux. However, this is technically incorrect. It is pronounced with a Japanese inflection, Horogusu, as a reference to HoloX being the 6th JP generation of Hololive, and Roku is a Japanese word for 6.
I thought that was a streaming platform.
It's the 6th one, that's why they call it that.
Oh, that's cute Japanese wordplay.
You adorable fuck.
Thank you. The only reason I know Roku so well is because the Hachiroku, or the 8.6, which is a really cool car from Initial D.
That's pretty fair.
It's actually an actual real car. They're very expensive nowadays.
Ooh. I brought up this next bullet point last time we streamed because Callie played this game. Amanda the Adventurer.
Yeah.
I watched Callie play through it the whole way, and I actually watched some YouTubers like cover it while it was getting made as a beta.
I know nothing about this game.
So that makes sense because it's not for you. It's a never mascot horror game.
Oh, okay.
It's in a similar vein to, the FNAF, the Baldi's Basics. Except this one I'm affectionate towards because it's a really cute idea. Would you like me to say what's up with it? Or you think you got it, Carlos?
You can go ahead.
Yeah. So like the basic idea behind it is like it's a Dora the Explorer type experience where like you're collecting VHS tapes and watching the show. The big thing is when you get to the moment where Dora asks you what you think, it's a text box. And you gotta tell her what's up. But if you keep making choices or going down paths during the adventure that does not gel with the vibe Amanda's trying to put out, she gets upset.
Oh, no.
She's like polite upset, increasingly upset, and she has her mascot side character, Wooly, who his circumstances grow increasingly dire, especially as you realize through the game that he's self-aware and he doesn't want to be in the show anymore.
No, what makes this really, really bad, like horror-wise, is it's modeled after like the early 2000s, like CRTVs. It's blurry.
I see.
And not only is it modeled after that, but there are random bits throughout the game where they'll play videos. Like you'll pop in a tape, and instead of it being the TV show, it'll show real live footage of actual people that looks like it was filmed on VHS in the early 2000s.
Huh. I'm starting to see the unsettling nature of this.
This is genuinely, it's not like a traditional horror game, but it's one of the most horrifying horror games I have ever watched.
Yeah, I'm very affectionate towards this game. Some of it got under my skin, not all of it, but I love analog horror. And I like it when a good mascot horror game comes out. Like, I don't even know what the fuck the name of that game is. The one that's like Something's Playroom, where it's like a fuzzy man. And Hello Neighbor is not a good game. But you know what? When a good mascot horror game comes out, this is a genre I respect. And with that in mind, quite a few people in Hololive are playing it. I saw Callie stream cover to cover. First time I've done that in a little bit. And I saw a fair deal of Fauna's. And what I liked was the difference in how they're playing. Callie's like, she's vibing with it. She's like, I like what this game's doing. This is spooky. Fauna goes to a wall and goes, oh, there's some lore. We should read it. I love her so much. Because, I love the different vibes. Because, Fauna fucking eats this creepypasta shit up. Yeah. While Callie just wants to take in the vibe and enjoy it in general, get through the experience.
No, and then Fauna's, playing through this. It's like, oh, this is adorable.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look at this beautiful red-haired doll over here. Isn't it so cute? That's the most creepy thing in the room, Fauna.
It's important to keep in mind she's the one who wrote all the Halloween specials when we had that Halloween manga. She loves horror. She definitely has a lot of affection towards that specific vein of horror. Now, I didn't see the others play it. I saw you mention Pecor and Robico. Did you see any of them playing?
I only watched Fauna, and I didn't. I still have to finish the last half hour of it.
It's good stuff.
It's really short. Fauna is I think she gets all of the endings in about 3 hours.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a really
condensed.
This is sit down. It's done. Just one of my new favorite games that I played over this week. It's a 4 or 3 hour thing.
What is it?
I believe it's called the X Slayer Blood of Vengeance. It's a boomer shooter. It's a shitpost.
I love boomer shooters.
You're not going to see fucking anyone in Hololive play it, but I would kill to see anyone play it. There's great lines from your little Duke Nukem, such as, I'm going to kick you in the nards. You smell like turds. Oh, wait, no, you don't, because you are dead.
Yeah, I need this later.
It's a 4-hour game.
That's great. I love boomer shooters, and I feel like this is going to really speak to me.
It's a good one.
Perfect.
Oh, I really need to watch
Play Proteus.
I really want to finish the stream of this, though.
Yeah, I'd recommend finishing up Fauna's because I was liking what I saw, and at least see some of Callie's reactions. We didn't fucking mention it. There's a part where you have to type yes, or else the game gives you a bad end. Callie went, all right, we're not fucking around anymore. And I think she accidentally typed yad. She stood up and screamed, and the chat exploded.
That's where this. Okay,
Yeah.
I saw this on the subreddit, and I was like, I guess I just don't understand this one, guys.
No, that's what happened. She was 40 minutes into a playthrough, and if she fucks up, she gets a bad ending. All she had to do was type yes.
What a Chad.
She was already, by the time the stream was done, she's
Chad Dad dropped a yeah.
Yeah. She's already head in hands, a new joke drop. I'm gonna be hearing this for a while.
Sorry, Callie, that's the next 3 years of your life.
Yeah.
That's internet celebrity for you. That's how it goes. All right, so an interesting game there.
Fauna
Sounds
embraces the man I love Fauna meme.
Okay, let's hit that real quick.
Please, I need that. I wasn't gonna let that go.
Man, I love Fauna. It's apparently a meme that she embraced.
Yeah, I don't even know where this started. I saw people typing it online at some point, on Reddit, and then Fauna actually just said it out loud on one of her chatting streams. I'm like, oh, I guess I can appreciate that.
I'm so dumb. MILF.
Man,
Man, I love Fauna.
Oh, man.
Apparently, Fauna spit on a card she was signing, but she had to throw it away, so chat was like, Sag.
Please spit on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really want their mother to spit on them, apparently. There's nothing weird about it.
You know who else wants to get spit on by Fauna? Kiara.
Kiara just wants anybody to spit on her because she is so thirsty.
She is so... We're going to talk about how fucking thirsty she is. Holy shit.
Kiara, welcome to America.
Welcome aboard.
I hope you're enjoying your freedom while you're here.
I heard she is.
I have, yes, there's many examples.
She's been very free.
So, I've been enjoying this. I haven't gotten to watch any complete streams, but boy, I've been watching a lot of clips. So yeah, she has been at Ame's house.
Mm-hmm.
Amelia Watson.
Yes, indeed. Because Watson has America in, I believe, a 3D studio built out.
Yes, somehow, Amelia Watson has a 3D studio now.
Watson loves the 3D shit, And she was the first one to go, mine. We're doing this.
Yeah. She's
Makes
also
sense.
the tech guru of that generation.
She is, and she runs a laptop that doesn't have enough RAM to run both models.
Ame, why?
I love
Everyone's
that-
like Ame Doko. I'm like,
I love how she's like the most, technically involved person in the group,
100%.
and yet she goes and tries to stream. It's like, I'm sorry guys, my internet is just straight up not working. Like, I can't stream right now.
Amelia, she's a woman of contradictions.
Indeed.
She's like, Kiara, I'm going to fix your entire audio setup from the other side of the planet. Also, what is the internet? I like moss and monkey.
But no, she's been, for their collab, she took half of her motion trackers off of her setup and gave them to Kiara, and they've been streaming together off of one set of motion trackers.
They've been having too much fun with this.
That's really cool. I love the fact that like the motion trackers, because I've looked these motion trackers up. First of all, she probably has like a dozen of them then that she's running for herself regularly, just
Yeah.
by the amount of tracking that was done. Because Kiara's model still tracked really well. There was some iffy things with like her wrists and things, which is why I'm guessing Ame has so many trackers. Each one of those trackers, by the way, if she's using the ones that most everybody uses, like at the cheapest, they're $100 each. If she's not using like higher grade ones. So it's impressive technology that I've looked into just as like a curiosity. I'm not really like, I haven't done a whole lot of VR space things that I'd like to, because I think it's neat, but it's one of those things again that like that is prohibitively expensive to get a setup going.
So we're not going to have motion tracking for the podcast.
Not for a while. We'd have to get someone to watch it first. Hi, Ollie.
Whoever's watching, if you have $40,000,
It's a
please.
small donation.
I really need to figure out how to make money off this.
So they split up the motion trackers. Obviously, she had enough that like even both of them using them, it worked out pretty well.
As long as the internet was working.
As long as the internet's working. Kiara's done a bunch of karaoke and she really likes to dance.
Oh, so fucking.
That bird does dance.
There's a part while they were dancing, or at least like posing around, Ame commented, "It looks like you have your old model." Kiara bent, "Yeah, it appears as though this is my old butt." And I remember this part specifically. She said in the sassiest girl boss voice she has ever mustered, "Hello, old butt. I didn't miss you." God, that lady.
Kiara knows what she likes. And she likes having a donk.
They played.
Just a dump truck.
They played sports. They played airsoft.
So this one I watched. This like part of. This was really cool because I don't know what airsoft gun Watson has, but it appears to be a motherfucking gun.
She said she had a regular pistol, a revolver, and a hunting rifle that she didn't have at the moment. And I was questioning the whole stream, how do you lose a hunting rifle airsoft gun?
I'm sure that she just like has it stored
Yeah.
somewhere. Right. Nice.
That was a pleasant moment.
Yeah. I think that the revolver is what I was watching clips of. Kiara firing a gun is the funniest thing I think I've ever seen. It's an airsoft gun, but I'm pretty sure it's like a CO2 one because this thing went boom.
Yeah, the revolver was compressed air.
Yeah. Kiara is left-handed and also has weak little like baby fingers. And at one point, like, so Ame, being the British person, full-blooded American that she is, was coaching Kiara on how to fire a firearm. She did pretty decent. There's 2 rules that I'm sure you guys know because we live in a rural area, and that is you only point the weapon at things you want to destroy, and every weapon is always loaded.
Yes.
If you maintain those 2 thoughts in your head at all times, you're going to have a fine time.
You might even have fun.
Yeah. Kiara did pretty good. It took her, I don't know, maybe a half dozen, somewhere between a half dozen and 10 shots, and she finally hit a target. which was just every time she fired the revolver, though, it was very loud, and she would scream. Squawk more than scream, I guess.
If she could manage to pull the trigger, that is.
Yeah, she had to use 2 fingers at times, which it was great because at one point Ame was like, use both hands to aim, and she was like, can I use both fingers to pull the trigger? Like, it was just basically, it was a very fun thing to watch. I believe Ame referenced actual firearms at some point, potentially.
Yeah.
Which would be something else entirely. Like, I think that would be a really fun stream for them to do. I don't know that stream could be up for very long. And I also think that they would, like, if they're going to do that, Hololive as a corporation should insist that there's a professional on staff and on site at all times.
I don't think they'll end up doing something like that.
Probably not.
Because Ame mentioned, by the way, I have metal pellets if you want to use them. Yeah. But I don't think we're going to do that right now.
No.
Ame was also very insistent that Kiara put on her safety glasses as well. So that's smart. Like, I don't think that, and either of them was taking it. I mean, they're airsoft guns, don't get me wrong, but like I think that they respected them enough to know what they were doing and they were having fun. But also, although in a safe way.
Although the very first shot Kiara took, she shot, the thing went off, and then Ame's like, "Oh wait, sorry, I forgot I had that one set at full auto."
No full auto. No full auto.
Anyways, there's the shooting stream was very fun. I really liked all the clips I've seen. They've done some really good karaoke. They've done some really good dancing stream.
Mm-hmm.
I liked there's a clip out there floating around that everybody's seen now of Kiara with her arms behind her back, and then Ame's arms were like superimposed over her with Puppet Ame on the hand. Puppet Ame, by the way, might be my favorite thing.
I love Puppet Ame.
Puppet Ame.
So
New Ame just dropped.
Yeah.
Every time a new Ame drops, it's always great. Also, Wolfie came back. This is my new favorite. Like I love the fact that Wolfie just showed up and was just like, here's Ame like waving batons around like Puppet Ame or whatever. Like anytime Wolfington shows up again, I'm just like, oh my god, you're back. Hi. I'm so happy. I'm such a big fan. I just love Wolfie. So I was just very happy to see a Wolfie post on the subreddit again.
I believe there's a clip that didn't get into the list proper. Mm-hmm. There was a clip where for some reason Ame, probably because they were dividing up the motion capture. All I knew is the situation was scuffed when I originally saw it, where she couldn't move. Kiara, and I use this term politely, took advantage of the situation.
She very much did.
She kept kissing like Amelia, and Amelia, no, stop. And Kiara kept doing it, and then she said something that it hurts. She said, and I quote, "number one teammate."
Get shit on all other teammates.
Yeah. Like Kiara's just flat out NTRing folks now.
That's what Kiara always wants. Kiara just wants to be drowning in bitches at all moments.
I'm just pointing out.
Which is like, Ollie at least is honest about it.
Given the chance to interact, she takes it every time.
100%, yeah. No, and like... She didn't throw Ame's model on the floor or something, you know.
No.
Like...
But she could.
But she didn't.
But she would.
Nah. She knows where the lines are.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, that's the thing. Kiara is aggressively gay. We all know it.
Yes.
One of the reasons she's wonderful. Happy Pride Month!
Yeah, it is the month.
Enjoy your pride. All right, let's talk about Ina now.
Ina
now Nina Ace. Or something.
Mm-hmm.
Ina has a new cover that has been released. And she had a really fun release party. Have you guys watched this?
I did.
Cover release, no.
I see. So I've listened to the cover. It's Dance, VR Dance by Wada Takayuki.
Yeah, Ina said that it's a song that she's liked for, a long time, and it was just something she was excited to get to cover.
Mm-hmm. I've never heard this song until Ina covered it. It's a pretty good song. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very poppy, very upbeat, very electronic. Good stuff all around.
It's got some interesting lyrics.
I did not pay attention to the lyrics.
Yeah,
I feel like
you'll have to pay attention to the lyrics next time.
Time for another listen, folks. So yeah, it's catchy. It's got a cool manga style video. Apparently.
Yeah, it was really neat watching.
Yeah, it's one of those like here's a few different PNGs kind of things, but also they pushed it a little further than normal. I feel like
There was more than 3 PNGs.
Yeah,
Yes.
so they put in some effort, some money, some time. And then finally, Ina's shirt from her new outfit is now on sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone wanted that fucking shirt really bad.
I want that shirt
Really bad.
really bad.
Yeah, it's a cool shirt, frankly. It's one size fits all, super size t-shirt. It's $30. Good luck with the shipping.
Super size for whomst.
I'm hoping that they would just make it like a 5XL and just roll with it,
It's
because
for everyone.
that's how they would have to do
It's
it.
for you and 3 of your friends.
You
Get
and the
in.
family.
She specifically mentioned that you may or may not have to wear pants if you buy this.
I'll take 2.
All these girls are like, finally, chance to be free.
Hashtag ban pants. Going back to the early days.
The classic era. And
She also has a 3D.
yeah, just like Carlos had talked about a couple episodes ago, we've been getting 3D moments of classic Hololive. And we got Ina's very famous tomorrow.
The biggest Ina meme, potentially.
Yeah. It's very straightforward. It's literally just that moment, but artist interpretation in 3D.
Yep.
She rips her laptop screen in half.
It's pretty funny.
Tomorrow.
But yeah, again, one of the biggest moments for Ina right there. And now we get an animated 3D version. It's pretty funny.
I like these. These are fun. These little revisits.
Yeah, it's like 40 seconds long. It's not
Yeah.
a big investment,
It's their 3D model, so it feels canon.
100%.
It's just like they're taking their old like clippable moments and then just redoing them with some nice 3D
Yeah.
visuals.
That's
Hololive
called
Kai.
content. No, it works though. They are interesting. They're fun to watch. It's a new take on an old joke, baby.
Yep. Although people were saying it's completely unrealistic. Ina's arms are way too small to be ripping a laptop in half.
She does have spindly arms and legs. She's very lanky.
Glass bones and paper skin.
Yes. Every night I go to bed with the sensations of my multiple heart attacks. I'm sorry to hear that.
I lie awake in agony until my heart attacks put me to sleep.
There it is, yeah. It's a good reference. So, Kobo has a sugar glider,
Yeah.
which is a cool pet.
Fucking monkey.
No, that's something else, isn't it?
Yeah, I forget what it is. I don't think that's a sugar glider
Some
though.
other kind of marsupial or something.
Yeah. I like to simplify things.
Ah, gotcha. That's fair.
Everything in my life can be categorized in one of 3 categories.
Good, bad, or other.
Good, bad, fucking monkey.
Fucking monkey. So Kobo has a sugar glider. Do we know if the sugar glider has a name at all? Or...
Kobo.
It was in Indonesian.
Understandable. Very good. And the interesting thing is the sugar gliders had babies.
Yeah.
So now there's baby sugar gliders. How do you get rid of baby sugar gliders? Not like, put them in a bucket, throw them off a cliff, get rid of them. Like, do you just give them away? Do you sell them? Like,
I don't know.
I imagine that you don't need more than one sugar glider.
I don't think most of these types of pets are legal in the United States for us to know.
Fair enough. So it's just one of those nice little events that now she's got babies to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
She posted a picture.
Yeah.
Send me
It was
super
pretty
chats or they were not going to make it.
Yeah. Gotta feed the cat.
Yep.
Feed the fucking monkey.
Some weird cats. So that's pretty.
That's the Kobo update.
Yeah.
Just a quick little Kobo
Good
update.
Kobo update.
I just love when they post pictures of like their pets like that.
Yeah.
I love keeping up with them.
I miss Jill,
I
the
love-
fucking monkey.
I love keeping up with wholesome things.
100%. Marine drew her friend getting insta-lost, hypnoed, 18 plus for real. What the fuck is this title?
Marine is friends with a VTuber named Yui.
Okay.
They all went to Disney together, but Marine was informed the only reason she was invited was to make the number even. This was a joke. Marine decided to be upset about it. So Marine decided how to punish her friend. I believe they had a discussion about kinks. Marine enjoys hypnosis. She likes the
okay.
idea of it. It's appealing.
And she said before that she's also a big fan of like love potions,
She is extremely open about her kinks.
aphrodisiacs.
There is no mystery. she has decided to draw her friend in a 2-panel setup. It's a common trope among hentai artists, wherein you depict the woman first in their typical state. She drew her friend. For extra realism, she texted her friend Yui and asked, "Hey, do you think hypnosis works? Would you lose to hypnosis?" And Yui replied, "Ew, no way," or something like that. She copy-pasted the text literally and made it the dialogue bubble in the first panel to make it real. She then drew the second panel depicting her friend uplifting her skirt, now lost to hypnosis.
I have seen this.
Marine explains she has lost to hypnosis, you see. She texts her friend to try to get another good one, but she doesn't get one that's quite right. I believe she pens her own dialogue. She sends it to Yui for her birthday and instructs Yui to keep it on the screen. Yui obliges. Some people appear because, it's a birthday stream. You come in and you wish her well. Whenever some comes in, the first person who comes in, Yui goes, "Right off the top, I need to clarify something. Look in the corner and tell me what you think of this art." And I think they say something like, "Are you into this?" And Yui goes, "No." "Do you like it?" "Not a lot." All I can say is something I compliment Marine about a lot. She commits to a fucking bit and loses herself in the character or whatever she's doing, or this is her.
No,
I saw this. I did not understand this entire scenario, first of all. But now that I understand it, it's amazing. Especially because that's Ui Mama. And she is the person. She's Watame's mama.
Ah, thank you.
She is a professional illustrator, a professional VTuber. Also, she drew Watame. And so that's why I saw this and I was like, huh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how big of a thing this was.
And I wasn't familiar with her. This is the first time I've ever heard of her. I'm so sorry.
No, it's 100% fine. Really funny now that I have the full context now, and that is great, frankly. But yeah, that's I just love the fact that that's straight up just
Don't look.
Watame frequently gets in trouble because she uses Ui's attacks.
This is what she fucking says to Miko. "Your coworker made this, so I wanted to show you."
These are the people you work with. I want you to know this about them.
Oh man, Marine was really going off here
She's
this week.
insane.
Oh yeah, no, she's the horny boomer pirate.
She fucking is.
That's why I love her. She's really great, honestly. I like her a lot. I have for a long time. Apparently, she wants to bang 10 times a week.
Yep.
So,
What is wrong? I mean, what is right with her? What the fuck?
impressive.
Context.
Why?
Shit, did I write that?
Oh, I put that in because I heard it. It was from a clip somewhere.
One of her viewers asked how many times would you bang a week, and she was like, or how many times do you want to bang in a week? And she was like 10 times. That's the whole thing. That's the joke.
I was hoping there'd be anything.
Nope, it is what it says on the tin. Somebody asked her, she answered.
I saw it from a screenshot from her chatting stream when she was talking about this. Like, all right.
You're not gonna believe this. She's horny. It's the whole thing. It's her character.
She is.
Let's talk about somebody else from Umisi, Aqua. So,
I hope this one's normal.
spoiler, it's not. Aqua put out a tweet saying, "Swimsuit delivery after 10,000 retweets."
This was for her return stream, by the way, because she was one of the ones that got COVID and hasn't streamed in a month.
Exactly. And so, she also is one of the ones that has an official beach outfit, a bikini, if you will, that she's not allowed to fucking wear on stream anymore because YouTube is cherry boy. God damn it, YouTube coon.
Waiting for that Hollow Earth, huh?
There you go. So yeah, they get every time they wear a bikini, they get donked.
Ugh.
Donked? I meant bonked. I don't know what donked is. That's what Marine wants 10 times a week.
It's like a genre.
So yes, after 10,000 retweets, what happened, Carlos?
Well, it was supposed to be a swimsuit stream, and she delivered.
I'll say. She didn't just deliver. She delivered best girl. And what we ended up with was artwork of Yago just living their
Laughing.
best life
Loving.
in Aqua's aforementioned bikini top and several others, it appears, over time.
Yeah.
Basically get trolled, nerds, is what happened. So that was what she revealed on stream was Yago in bikinis.
The entire stream was just zoomed in on her face as she showed random tweets on the screen and pictures of Yago.
There you go. Best stream of the year.
I skimmed the whole stream. It never left that. It was zoomed in on her face the whole time. And this was her return stream.
100%.
Pog.
That's how you get away with it. I guess. I don't know. All right. Korone
There is a
is a
movie.
doggo.
There's a movie called Triple R. It's from India. It's about brothers. One is water, one is fire, one's from the city, one is from the jungle. And they must get over their differences and fight to defeat the British. This movie is a 3-hour over-the-top epic. It is in fucking sane. It is blunt. It is stupid. It has like choreographed dances that lasts 8 minutes.
It's Bollywood at its finest.
And there's many. There's the dumbest scenes I've ever seen. And I quite like Triple R. I thought that was a very good film. I have learned Korone has also seen Triple R. And so has Japan, because there's a Triple R cafe. And she went to it.
It's because she's a boss, dude.
There's cardboard cutouts of the characters. There's themed drinks. There's the Indian flag draped over the wall. It's the Triple R Cafe.
Hell yes.
And you thought your life was empty without the Kirby Cafe. You wondered, how could I live without going to the Main Abyss Cafe and eating the food? I don't remember what the food is. I'm sure they had fun. But the Triple R Cafe. What is happening?
Should I like book ahead of time?
It's gone. You missed it. You had your chance.
Like 99% of Japan's cafes.
That's the whole point of them. They pop up and it's like, this is my chance at happiness. And it wisps through your fingers like sand.
The Final Fantasy Cafe is permanent.
Because it's fucking Final Fantasy, baby.
Yeah, true.
Final Fantasy's permanent.
Would you be upset if I went to the Final Fantasy Cafe on the week of the release of Final Fantasy 16?
No, I'd live vicariously through you and be happy for you.
Thank you. You're a good person.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'd be mad.
So yeah, Triple R Cafe. I had to mention it. It made me happy. I messaged my normal friends that I saw Triple R with, and they said, I think one guy literally said, and I quote, Japan is wildin'.
They're not wrong. They're not wrong even a little bit. Japan is actually wildin'.
Mm-hmm.
Coming back to our side of the Pacific Ocean, though, we're going to talk a little bit about some non-Hololive folks. I know, it's scary. We make this joke every time. So Iron Mouse has a new outfit.
Again, like she does about every month.
It's like every 2 weeks at this point. She just really loves paying artists and being supportive of like the VTuber community, which is great to see, frankly. You just got to spend your money somehow. Might as well look different. Have a new outfit for every day of the week. Why not?
She has so many outfits. I've watched her do a tier list of her outfits.
Oh, that's bad. That's a lot of
She's
outfits.
literally got like dozens at this point. My favorite one, I think, is the poorly drawn like crayon one. It's really good. I saw the other day she was streaming with it, and I was just like, it's like it's like the Wolfie, the small versions, but like squiggly, and not all there. Yeah. So, anyways, she has another new outfit. She always has new outfits. Most of them are really cool looking, especially the new ones now, because she splashes out and like gets really cool stuff.
Yeah.
And about half of them would get her banned on YouTube.
Oh yes, she's a Twitch streamer for a reason.
Yeah, I see here she was able to complete some of the raids that follow Shadowbringers. Level 70 White Mage here. Lovely look. She's gearing up for Copied Factory. Getting ready to grind it out for the 2B minion.
This has been Final Fantasy references.
You're welcome.
Henya is the 7th most watched female Twitch streamer in May 2023.
Wow, that's quick.
Yeah, she's popping off, which is great. Her chat pointed this out to her, and which point she had a 30-second meltdown about it.
Yeah, don't blame her.
Like, oh my god. Yeah, it was just a really sweet thing, and I'm glad that she's doing great. She deserves it. She's great. She's a kettle. I said what I said. I stand by it.
The Clippers have been going wild with her too. I see so many popping up of her now.
Henya gets recommended a lot to me, and they're usually pretty good clips.
Yeah, not to talk about things, but it makes a lot of sense, the moves that she made.
Yep.
Just makes a lot of sense, especially when you're popping off that hard. So, welcome to VShojo. Glad to have you.
Welcome to VShojo. It's filled with a bunch of new faces that no one knows.
No one's ever seen before. No one's ever heard before.
Yeah, the angel girl has amnesia. Henya is an isekai pro tag. Kason is Kason.
Kason is Kason. Do you see that she has a new thing coming out? I don't remember what it's called, but I know it's abbreviated as GMMF. And I was like, boy, you're not even fucking trying, Kason. And that's why I love you.
I just love how she's one of the few out there that she doesn't care. Her VTuber model is literally just her. And she doesn't hide who she is. Like everybody knows what she actually looks like in real life. She streams with it sometimes.
There you go. Like, I will always remember her 2.5D stream she did, where she had the anime girl face, but from the neck down, it was really her. And because I remember seeing a clip and being really confused for 10 seconds and being like, oh, I get it now. But yeah, she did an entire stream like that. And it was just really weird and slightly unsettling, but still really funny at the same time. She's just always pushing boundaries, trying new things, and sometimes we get some really great stuff out of her. I'm looking forward to actually playing a Yakuza game for the first time because she's in it.
I remember that stream she did, the 2.5 one. That was when she was still streaming a little bit more with just herself, her real body. And I remember, I believe that was the stream in particular where she's just yeah, I really just didn't feel like doing makeup in my hair.
Yeah, I also like that she does real life. She really likes making or building Gunpla, and she'll do streams of it, and that's whenever she does real life streams a lot too. So, big fan. Speaking of big fans, I hear you're a big fan of someone new.
Yeah, I felt like including this because we do tend to get a little tunnel vision, and even more so, we tend to focus on the people who are huger because, that's how the algorithm typically works. But the algorithm actually recommended me someone fresh and definitely smaller than the streamers we usually speak about. She's in Phase Connect, recently debuted. Her name is Dizzy Dokuro. It's great. It sounded natural coming out of my mouth.
Let's take a look at that one more time. That is Dizzy Dokuro.
Dokuro. Thank you.
I'm here to help.
So yeah, I did what everyone does. I exist and I see a video and I click on it. The video was titled "I'm Sorry About My Debut," and I click on it and it's just her doing the parody of the South Park. We're sorry. We're so sorry.
It's a really good parody. My favorite part of it is in the bottom left corner. It says Dizzy Dokuro, idiot, Phase Connect. I was immediately like, oh god damn it, she's really funny.
And right away I was like, okay, this is really cute. I like the ones that come in with well done memes. Let me see. Oh, she's from Phase Connect. That's the one with the other one.
It's Pippa.
Yeah, it's Pippa.
It's got Pippa.
So I was
Got
like,
some other really funny people too, actually.
so I was like, okay, let's figure out what this girl's deal is. I now need to know things about her. She's a part of a second oncoming of a phase they call invaders.
Mm-hmm.
So they're about like people who are invading, and she's a deep sea parasite. And I thought that's cool. Parasites are awesome.
Like a coelacanth, or
It's one of my favorite movies. But yeah. I like it. Interesting theme. I like it when the themes are less cute and more weird. Centipede VTuber win.
make it, Cameron.
So I watched her debut. It was a very, like, I don't want to say typical because the opening's fun. They have some fun with it. They do, like, some weird jokes. They have moments where they cut to, like, other people. There's, like, weird puppet show stuff. She reveals herself by eating a giant hamburger that's blocking her view.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Once we reach the actual thing, it is a PowerPoint, and she talks about herself. She enjoys how Salonpas pain relief patches smell, and she is wearing 3 at the time of the stream.
That's a lot of pain relief.
She doesn't need the pain relief. She likes how they smell.
Okay.
I'm deeply confused, concerned, and interested.
I think I'm a little more on the concerned side, but okay.
Yeah, Salonpas are not really like...
No. This is my introduction to these things existing.
Fair enough.
I've never smelled them.
They have a very pungent smell. I have some icy hot upstairs.
Oh, it smells like icy hot?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it's like. I was going to say, I'll let you smell it later. You'll never forget. But yeah, it's basically the same kind of thing. It's like an icy hot or like, you know, one of those kind of things. Biofreeze.
Okay. So I'm like, all right, she seems fine. I'll bring her up and mention it because this is like a debut. We never even like brought up what's happening at all because, you know, Phase Connect doesn't get a lot of attention.
Mm-hmm. They're one of the bigger ones, but there's really only 2 big ones. So.
And one of them I know had to like fucking fight like tooth and nail in the shorts game.
Yeah.
But then I know she did a video that's hey yeah, which is one of the best memes of all time. And it's really well done.
It is. It's really funny too.
I really like it. Who's the one who played Skeletor?
Oh, it was Hurt as well, wasn't it? Or did she bring someone else?
She brings like another, like she draws like other people from Phase Connect.
Oh, okay.
Here, let's get it on a bigger screen for real.
I also love my favorite part is 100% that it's 4:3 ratio, so it like fits and makes all like it's a perfect parody. It's so good. It's literally the original with like different people's hair and faces stapled on top.
No, they definitely just went to the original video
You just download
and
it.
downloaded it. Yeah.
And traced over it. Like, God, it was a fucking blast. I was rolling on the floor. I was very pleased. Well done.
Good
So,
stuff.
I guess keep your eyes open. See if she does funny stuff. See who she collabs with. See how she does. Eyes are open. I'll definitely be watching over her. And if it's all right, I actually have a quick subject to kind of breach on.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to put it in the list, but I thought this was interesting. I saw it the other night. Are you guys both familiar with GirlDM?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's a 3D primary VTuber. She talked about how nightmarish the software she's working with is.
Interesting.
Like, people were messaging her like, why don't you just fix the eyes? And she goes, I used the software before besides this one, and what happens is my model drifts. So eventually when I should be looking here, I'm actually looking over there. So that's not good. The software I'm using had support dropped in 2012. It is
Legacy.
It is not open source. I've had other people message me trying to fix it. It's no good. This is all I have. And no one else makes software for this. Like, she very openly just discussed what it's like. I felt seen as someone who has to work with a lot of legacy software. I spent 2 hours today learning how to get a Linux machine on the network. It was a very old one. It was beige.
Yeah, those are the good ones.
I still remember back at my old programming job, we were using Visual Basic 6.
Oh.
And we were trying to figure out why the program kept crashing at a
Visual
certain
Basic
point.
6.
And it came to find out that the actual Visual Basic 6 itself, one of the functions that we were using that in a particular random obscure part of the program that apparently not a lot of people were using, but apparently somebody out there was using it and it was crashing their program, came to find out that there was a memory leak
There it is.
in the language itself.
Yeah, Visual Basic 6!
And there was literally nothing we could do about it because it had been dropped support many years ago.
No, you coward. Rewrite it in C++ now.
See, that was supposed to be my job. That was not my job anymore after about 6 months of being there.
Oh, I love that.
That's understandable at that point. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Ay.
Thank you. It's an interesting clip. If you see it pop your way, click on it, because I love technical discussions like that, especially because GirlDM is one of the people who can just openly discuss the profession.
Yeah, true indie right there.
Yep.
As far as I know. So, all right, let's get back to some VTuber news. Somebody been scamming money out of people.
Yeah, this has been a big thing.
Yeah, I don't feel like we're really qualified to go too deep into this.
We don't have lawyers.
This is something that you really want to go to False ID's channel and watch his videos on this. It's just very worth us at least mentioning it.
Yeah, this came about as big news because a whale VTuber got scammed out of $34,000-ish, I believe. And ever since, like, everybody else has come out and been like, yeah, they scammed me out of $20,000. And, like, it's just this revolving door of more people coming out. And the guy that was scamming everyone put out a statement and then was like, second statement coming soon, and then backed out of doing that. So,
well, see, he put that statement out basically pushing all of the blame to everybody else.
Yeah, because it's not his fault.
And completely ignored the entire fact that he had given no money to anybody, had given no products to anybody, never mentioned either one of those things through his whole statement, because of course that why would you admit to doing that?
100%.
But it was like a couple of days later and he said, like, hey, no, second statement's not coming because I got police raided multiple times.
There you go.
It's going good.
So in other words, he revealed a whole bunch of things that he should have not been revealing to be good for himself in his first statement. And then when legal action got taken, obviously some lawyer was like, you literally admitted guilt in all kinds of places in that first statement. Don't make another statement.
Yeah, usually whenever there's legal trouble afoot, the best thing to do is shut up.
Yeah.
And he should probably heed that advice for his own sake at this particular moment. Again, look at False ID's channel. There's some really good, really interesting coverage there, and frankly, he does a very good job of breaking it all down.
We like to talk about goofy ha-has. False ID digs in on what's actually interesting.
He's got a good working smart brain.
I imagine things are not going to work out well for him, and he deserves for things to not work out well.
Yeah, the scammer.
The only thing I'm worried about is he was scamming primarily like indies and people that didn't have a lot of backing.
Yeah.
And I would be willing to bet a lot of money that a lot of the things that he was doing were probably not under contract, which is going to make things very, very difficult for the VTubers.
There's going to be a lot of legal maneuvering here.
Yeah.
That's going to have to take place, frankly.
I highly doubt that there was contracts involved with a lot of this work, although I don't really know for sure. It's just a lot of this was done through Twitter and things like that, where there's no contracts on Twitter, so
what happens in the DMs doesn't necessarily legally binding. So
yeah.
That's why you always draft up paperwork, kids.
100%. Get a signature.
Still, fuck.
That guy can.
I just hate this.
Allegedly, that guy can.
Yeah, allegedly.
That guy can suck it. Vei got banned for a day. It was not Vei's day.
No.
Vei had to pay.
No Vei way.
Vei on her debut, was it the day after her debut? Anyway, it was very early on after she re-debuted as indie. She got a one-day ban because she was too sexy on stream.
Yep.
Justin Timberlake had a similar issue.
Yeah. But then he brought sexy back.
That's true.
But Vei just got the band hammer for a day. She's back now, so you can watch her stream if you like. That's up to you.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. That was a quick Vei update. Miori Celesta has a new cover of Shanti by Wataku. Carlos, what do these words mean?
None of these words are in the Bible.
Jesus never talked about any of it.
Well, considering all of this is also Google translated.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Although, I mean, it might not be. I mean, somebody translated it.
Gotcha.
It wasn't me. It was probably not Google, honestly, either.
Gotcha.
But,
It was Bing.
yeah.
Oh, no.
But we talked about Miori a little bit a few weeks ago.
Mhm.
And she was the one, she streams in primarily English, but also a little bit of Korean. And Shanti is in Japanese. So
Okay.
so they did a cover of it. It was also a bit of a remix, I believe, of of Shanti. That's the name of the song. And it's just, I don't know, it was just a really neat song that I felt like mentioning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I've never actually heard this song. I might have to look this one up and give it a chance, though.
I never heard of it either, but I liked it. It's a little bit of a dark song.
Ooh,
Stop
the
doing
edginess.
this.
The Carlos really likes vampire stuff too. Like it's kind of it's who he is. It's okay.
Well, yeah, and like speaking of music, isn't like Watame doing something?
It is what time I do something. Maybe for her.
Like, isn't she getting like that one song with like a?
Oh yeah, so she's got a new song that she announced today. Actually,
Yeah.
it's a collaboration with Porno Graffiti.
Yeah, I wasn't comfortable guessing the name, so I was waiting for someone more knowledgeable to chime in.
They're a band that's been around for around 30 years. This is the first time they've ever written music for anyone that isn't them.
They have a lot of really good music. I've listened to just their normal music before, not just the music they've done for anime.
Full Metal Alchemist opening, My Hero Academia opening. That's what I know.
Yeah.
I like both of those songs.
There you go.
Ah,
You guys want to talk about birthdays?
yeah.
Let's talk about birthdays.
Yeah, no focuses this week because we're sleepy.
Yeah, that's basically 100% the truth.
We're sleepy little babies.
Spoiler alert, this is the second podcast we've recorded this week. There's been a lot going on. So,
Just like that, the magic's gone. Now they know we record.
my God, what have we done? Happy birthday to Onigiri. Happy birthday.
Oh.
I love watching her.
Onigiri's great. She does cooking streams all the time
Oh,
with
thank you.
different VTubers.
I changed my joking tone to a jovial one.
Yeah, she did a really cute I went to Japan video at one point. Now she lives in Japan. And I believe she's signed
goals.
with I think she recently signed with Geeks Plus actually.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. So that's really cool.
I love
Making moves.
I love watching her streams.
Yeah, she's really funny.
She does such fantastic collabs.
Just in general, like a lot of the stuff she's done has been really cool. I love the fact that she like overlays her VTuber model, but has a real
Yeah.
So yeah, if you haven't checked out Onigiri, check her out. She's really great. Happy birthday to Skumo Sana.
Oh, who's that?
Sana.
Kumo means bear, I think.
Santa.
I miss Sana. We all miss Sana. If you don't miss Sana, then I don't care to know you. Nah, I mean, you may never have experienced Sana. I miss Sana, though.
Sana
Oh,
was
yeah.
nice.
A little weird, fact I saw about her recently.
Weird Sana effect.
Go
So,
on, I'm interested.
go to her channel,
Yeah.
and for a very, very long time, she had 404,000 subscribers.
Mhm.
404.
Oh,
Somebody broke that. She has 405 now.
that's okay. That's okay.
Why are so many people subscribing to her?
I don't know. It's really kind of strange. Because whenever she graduated, she had like 300K.
Yeah. Do
What
you?
is happening?
I don't know.
If she hits 1 million, and then you see like upcoming stream, like okay, fine.
She's back.
She comes back. The model's like really shit. The microphone's terrible. It's like okay, what? There's 1 million. What? What do you think's gonna happen?
It's like paper mache Sana.
Okay.
Happy birthday to Takane Louie.
Yeah.
I like her. She's really funny and she has a good singing voice and she's really pretty.
Sure,
And
her hips would never tell a falsehood.
oh my God, Like, thigh gap used to be a joke. Anyways. Anyway, Takane Louie is a great Hololive personality, and I really do like her a lot. She's part of Holo X.
Holo X.
Yes. So check her out if you haven't for some reason. And then there's a bunch of other folks. If you'd like to be featured because you have a birthday, just let us know. We'll fucking feature
You
you.
don't even have to be a fucking VTuber.
We don't have low standards. We have no standards. So
We're dying slowly,
Yeah,
and you're
you-
just observing the entropy.
You almost got down to another one.
I
that
know,
we
but it's not
recognize.
time
It's not.
yet.
It's not
It's not
fucking time
time.
yet.
Okay, we'll wait one more week.
One-
Yeah,
more
we'll wait
week.
one more fucking week. We only have so much goddamn content.
Do you want to go back to Bobobo again?
Yes.
no, never again.
Fuck you. You didn't even notice it's Crunchyroll Hime's birthday today.
I mentioned it last week.
Mention it today. It's her
No.
fucking birthday.
She doesn't deserve 2 mentions. What about Estelle? He's just sitting there.
Yeah, it's his birthday too. Fucking talk about it.
I don't want to. We talked about it last week.
Look at all these people you don't give a shit about.
That's a lot of birthdays. Like Watame. It's her birthday today. You didn't even care.
I just forgot. Okay, man.
That is the Fua
I
Fua
have
Hitsuji.
a lot going on in my life.
Fua Fua Hitsuji.
I don't know what that
It
means.
means she's a fluffy sheep.
And when's the argument?
Yes, every time. How do you not understand how this works yet? Happy birthday to everybody.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you watched for some fucking reason, I've been Nick.
Cameron.
And Carlos.
Drop us a subscription down below if you enjoyed. Do the follow, hit the button with the bell. Drop us a comment. Actually, for real though, drop us a comment if you have anything that you'd like to say. Let us know what we can do better. Anything else that you'd like to let us know about. Maybe we missed some interesting news this week. Definitely let us know about that. And then let us know how you found that news, because we'd like to find that news too.
There's no possible way we missed a single shred of news on the, 17,000 VTubers that are currently out there right now.
So many.
We were going to have to make the episodes longer in order to encompass the wide VTubertude.
We didn't even talk about Debbie Debbie. God damn it. Anyways. Thank you. We really appreciate it. We hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.